my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the...
It's your girl Naturally Nata here, and I'm back with another video. I'm a little late to the party, guys, but today I'm going to be reviewing the Juvia's Place I Am Magic collection with you guys. I got the foundation, the concealer, and the powder right here that I'm going to be demonstrating and doing a wear test with for you guys today. So yes, this foundation is fairly new, but not really new. It probably came out in the latter end of 2019. I'm just now getting my hands on it, and I'm so happy that I did, though. I've always wanted to try it, so I'm really excited to be able to try it with you guys today. It is called the I Am Magic collection.
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days.
That's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So if you're interested in seeing me test out these three base products from Juvia's Place, their I Am Magic foundation, concealer, and the setting powder, if you're interested in seeing me do that, and to see how these products wear throughout the day on my dry skin, you know what to do. Just please stay tuned. But before we get into it, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. It is 2020. I'm trying to hit 20K plus, you feel me? So go ahead and do me a favor and click the red subscribe button below, and also the gray notification bell beside it, so you can be notified of any of my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I do not have any makeup on my face whatsoever. My face is just clean, and I actually did a little masky mask today. So first, I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my skin, but before I do that, I just want to clip my hair out of the way so we won't get any makeup in it. Alright, so I am closer now. I'm gonna go in first with a moisturizer because my face is completely like super duper dry. I'm gonna use one of my favorite moisturizers, which is the Sunday Riley Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. This is what it looks like right here. This is a very expensive moisturizer. I am absolutely in love with it, though. It's $65, but I actually got it in a BoxyCharm or BoxyLux not too long ago, and I had actually tried this before in a sample size, and I never took that splurge and spent that $65, and thank God I didn't, because I ended up getting it at a severely discounted price in one of my 2019 BoxyCharms. So I'm just making sure my skin is nice and hydrated, and then I'm going to go in with an actual primer. For my primer, I think I'm going to use this. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Base Business Moisturizing Primer, and I really like this stuff, and it smells really good. It's really thick, so I really think that it helps keep my makeup on my face. It just smells really good and fresh too, which I really like. Lastly, I just have this Touch in Soul No Problem Primer on my T-zone area, and I'm just going to rub this in on my face, right on my chin, my nose, down my smile lines, and on my forehead. I went ahead and did my eyebrows and my eyeshadow. I used the Juvian 2 palette to do my eyeshadow. It looks like this right here. I just used a little bit of this shade Morocco in my crease, and also this shade Kenya, and I went in on my lid with this shade right here, this purple shade, and in my inner corners with this gold, and also this shade right here called Azuri. And I love these lashes right here. Lashes are from Addicted to Lashes. These are 25mm lashes. They're really, really nice, like luxury type lashes. So I'll have those linked in the description box below if you're interested. But yes, let's go ahead and hop into the foundation, the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. Just from swatching this at the beginning, you saw that I swatched it. It does seem very, very thick and very, very full coverage. I really hope that this shade will match me. So we're gonna find out right now. And woo, it's so thick. It's kind of moussey, like very moussey, not runny or watery or at all, which kind of makes me a little nervous that it might be a little drying. I hope it's not, but usually when foundations are so thick like this, they're more matte. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge and I'm going to use it to blend this out on this side. Wow, love the shade. I guessed my shade right. And I didn't tell you guys the shade. This is the shade 435 Punta Cana. And I didn't put too much on at all because I really don't like putting too much foundation on my face. And I can tell that this dries pretty quickly too, so I'm gonna work as fast as I can. I can tell that it's a little on the matte side and a little drying, so I definitely want to use a sponge with this just to really sink it into my skin, and so it won't look too cakey on my skin because I do have dry skin. I really just wanted to put the foundation on first without reading anything that will kind of sway my opinion. Like I said, I didn't read anything about the foundation like I usually do in my foundation reviews before putting it on my face, and I did that on purpose because I kind of wanted to see what I felt without being swayed by what it says online about the foundation. My thoughts just right, you know, putting it on my face is that this is a very thick foundation. It's very full coverage, which I kind of already knew that because I had seen a lot about it, you know, on Instagram and other people reviewing it. So I did know that it was extremely full coverage, and I will say that that is true. You do not need a lot of this foundation, which is amazing. It is a very small tube. It is 1 fluid ounce, which is normal for foundations, but I guess just the way that the packaging is, it makes it look a bit small, but it's not a bit small. It is 1 fluid ounce, just like most foundations. I like squeezy tube packaging. I know some people don't like it because they think it maybe looks a little cheap, but I like it. It's very practical, and I love the this color, this like corally type of pinkish beautiful color. So like I said right off the bat, it's very full coverage. It's very dry. It's more of a drier foundation, something probably more suited for if you're going out or if you have a special event. This is something that you would definitely not wear on an everyday basis. This is a little bit too heavy duty for that. But my face is moving. My face does not feel heavy. My face does not feel dry or super duper cakey or anything. So while it is on the more matte side, it's not totally and completely matte. So I do not count this foundation out for dry skin so far. So let's go ahead and actually read on the website. I'm going to go to Ulta. I did get this at Ulta. So it says it offers a smooth application with natural and soft matte finish. I definitely agree. Like I said, it's more of a soft matte. It's not like a matte where you can't even move your freaking face. Like, let's say Fenty Beauty. I'll be honest. The Fenty Beauty original foundation is very matte. It's not as matte as that. It gives you flawless coverage. It has a great formula to even out the complexion, refine skin texture, and erase blemishes, maintaining the initial finish throughout the day. It's suitable for all skin types, including sensitive and oily skin. I definitely think that this would be a great foundation for oily skin. So far, my thoughts are that it's good for dry skin as well. I love the color also. A very nice shade match for me, and I just guessed this, so I guessed right. Thank God. So let's go ahead now and use the Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer. I do have the shade 16 here. How cute is this packaging, guys? I think it is so cute. It's so fat. I love that, and it has that pretty top again with the corally type of color. Wow. Okay, this is a little bright, and this I can already tell off the bat is going to be super duper full coverage. Just by initially applying it, I can tell this might be my new jam. Like, I love how creamy it is. It's very, very creamy, and it's very like thick and creamy, and just looks right off the bat to be very full coverage. So I'm not even going to put that much on the rest of my face because I did go a little bit ham on the under eye. I'm going to let this dry down just a little bit because I have a feeling if I let this, you know, sit there for a second, we're gonna have some extreme full coverage on our hands, and that's what I love. I love a really, really full coverage concealer. I need it. I need it. I have back. I do feel like a kind of a little slight burning sensation, especially underneath my eyes after applying this product. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this out because it's becoming a little bit unbearable, and it's kind of making me nervous. So it is burning a little bit.
Take my eyes open to force reality.
What the burning sensation is about, but blending it out, it does feel a lot better. But just letting it sit there, I definitely felt an itching, burning sensation. Go in the inner corners with this e.l.f. brush. It's a contour brush. I'm just going to sharpen everything out. So the itching sensation is definitely gone now. That kind of scared me. I've heard of people having allergic reactions to, you know, concealers and makeup, so that kind of made me a little nervous, but it feels fine now. It feels totally fine. Let's see what Ulta has to say about the concealer. It says it's full coverage and blendable with just one application. It evens and blurs out skin imperfections. It's infused with amino acid treated pigments to help increase intensity of color without a heavy afterfeel. I wonder if those amino acids was burning my skin, because wow. It feels fine now though, guys. We're good. And I can definitely say this is some full coverage and I am loving it. Let's go ahead and set this concealer with their powder. This is the I Am Magic setting powder, and this is in Kalahari, which is the banana yellow shade. There are two other shades, a deeper color and also a more lighter shade. So when you open up the powder, this is what it looks like right here. It has that little sifter thing, and I did remove the sticker. When you first open it, it is closed, but I went ahead and removed that. So I'm just going to take my e.l.f. Total Space Sponge again, and I have some of the powder sifted out. I'm just going to take some of the powder and put it inside of the cap, just like that, and then just dip my, ooh, this is a pretty color, guys. It's not like your normal color, like normal banana powder shade. It's a lot brighter, a lot richer. I need a mirror, guys. It's very fine, which I really like. It's not too thick. It really blends into your skin nicely. I like that. I'm just taking whatever's left over in this cap, and I'm just gonna like press that all over my face just to set my entire face with this powder. So we're just gonna lightly set it all. We don't want too much powder on the face. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. Let's see what it says about the powder. A loose setting powder for medium to tan skin tones that will blur fine lines and pores. That's all it says. And yeah, I like it. It really does. It looks really, really nice. Just easily blended into my skin, like sank into my skin. Didn't sit on top of it. I feel like it looks really flat underneath my eyes, which is always what I'm going for. I want it to look as bright and as flat as possible under there. I don't want any like gray or anything peeking through, and I feel like it really did good with that. The only thing that has bothered me so far is definitely the concealer and the fact that it did burn a little bit while sitting underneath my eyes, but now that it's blended out, it feels fine, like I said. But that's just a little weird that it really was burning. Like, it became so uncomfortable that I had to blend it out. So yes, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'll come back and show you the final look, and then later on we'll do a wear test, and I'll show you how the foundation wears after wearing it for multiple hours. Okay guys, so I do have my makeup completely done now, and I can definitely say that I really am liking this trio right here. I went a little bit, you know, out there with the makeup today, and I just really feel like that's something that Juvia's Place is all about, you know, the pops of color and the heavy eye makeup, which I really like bright colors. As far as these base products, their first foundation, their first concealer, their first setting powder, I really like the products. I feel like my skin looks absolutely flawless. The foundation is definitely the type of product that I would not wear on an everyday basis. It would be something more for a night out, something important that I'm doing, not just to wear to work, you know, every day. It's more of a heavy duty type foundation. But I will say, if you have problem skin, you probably wouldn't want to wear something like this every day, because it really does cover everything up. It's extremely full coverage. Even though it is a soft matte formula, it's still very comfortable on my skin, and it really does cover up a lot. If you do need this type of coverage on a daily, I would suggest this one just because it's so comfortable on the skin. Alright guys, so it is now, do I have my phone with me? I do not, but I have been wearing this makeup for about 7 hours, and as you can see, my face is still holding up very well. So I do not have my wig on anymore, and I do not have my lashes on anymore, which is why I may be looking a little bit different But as far as the skin, I was eating, drinking. It is Super Bowl Sunday. I was spending it at home with my family, but I was still indulging, okay, in the food and the drink. And my skin is still looking good. As you can see, it actually just looks like my face, but I actually do have a full face of makeup on, which is what I really like in a foundation. So even though I really thought that this foundation would be a little heavy duty and a little too much for my skin, it's really not. After wearing this for hours and hours, it still does look like skin, which is what I really do like. These products are something that I will definitely continue to use. And of course I did touch up my lip products because, I mean, look at it. There's no way this held up for. I think they're worth the price. I definitely do think that they're worth the price, and I think they held up very well. What do you think? And other than that, I really have nothing else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this foundation review, and I cannot wait to hopefully see you in my next one. Bye.